Over the past few months, I switched to the S25 Ultra as my main device. And I switched from iPhone. I would classify myself as an Apple fanboy too. Now, us Apple fanboys are really proud of our iPhones. In fact, we claim that they have the best camera on any mobile phone out there. Me personally, I'll admit, I kind of gave a blind eye to Samsung and other phones in terms of their camera performance just because I thought the iPhone was the pinnacle. My time with the S25 Ultra has shown me that that is not true. The camera on this thing has been phenomenal and a ton of fun to use. But today specifically, I wanted to take it out at night and see what all I could capture. Everything you're gonna see is gonna be recorded with the Galaxy S25 Ultra. All the back lenses, I'm not gonna use the front-facing camera at all, and it's all gonna be shot in log at 4K 60. My main goal was to see how well you could use the S25 Ultra by itself as a pure content creation device. I'm gonna be using the mics that are built onto the phone as well as I talk throughout the night, and just take it through a little date night with my wife and myself. Test the lenses and test different low light scenarios, some better lit than others, and just see how well this footage holds up once I do color grade it. So with all that being said, let's jump into the footage and see what the S25 Ultra can capture in low light. All right, we made it to downtown lovely Lawrence, Kansas. Gonna grab some dinner here at Dempsey's, but this is gonna be a test of just seeing how well the S25 serves as a raw content creation device. I don't have any external mics hooked up to this thing, so it's just the mic built into the actual phone, and it's actually pretty windy, so this will be a good test. And then we're filming in log the whole time, so we're gonna see how well the log footage converts. But for now, we're both starving, so we're gonna go get some food. Look guys, dominated. Most of these dominated by me. What is this?
I'm a girl.
On the topic of this phone, pretty impressed with how it handles audio in an environment like this. Granted, there's not a whole lot of people in here, but for the most part, I was listening back to some videos and I can hear myself decently. Three years, hasn't had this flavor.
Okay, the way Silas and Maddie's works, they home make all their ice cream and they have tons of flavors. They cycle them out every day so you never know what's going to be available. This is my favorite flavor. Just bad luck of the draw for the past 3 years. I've been in there, it's not been available, and all of a sudden, finally, I got my cake batter back and it's divine.
Okay, so after going around campus here and just having a little bit of a date night, going through the lenses that it gives you in pro video specifically, the ultra wide, the wide, the Titan, and the telephoto, and then the super telephoto, they all four work pretty well. So far, it's giving me plenty of variety in my shots that I'm able to frame up pretty much any sort of composition that I want. So, and it's doing a pretty good job. What I really like is the ability to color correct the footage immediately after shooting it, just swiping up and hitting correct color. It gives you an idea of what the phone's actually capturing and how it's going to look once you get it into a editing software. Hopefully you can hear me. Like I said, this is just a raw test of what this thing can do by itself, because I don't have a mic hooked up to this thing, so, and it's really windy, so I'd be shocked if you guys can actually hear me now. But we're gonna head back to the car, maybe get a few more shots, and I'll see you at the end of this video. Everything you just saw was shot with the Galaxy S25 Ultra. And I gotta say, it was a ton of fun to shoot. Smartphones are just so much more convenient to capture content on. Now, I love cameras and I love working with cameras, but especially on like a date night scenario like this, where I don't necessarily wanna have to lug a camera around with me, around my neck or in a bag at all times, it's so nice to have a good camera on your mobile device that you can just pull out and still get some pretty good shots with. Low light and nighttime is always the tricky spot for smartphones though, just because the sensors are so small. Was it perfect? No, it still looked like a smartphone filming at night. Was it impressive nonetheless? Absolutely. I think the log capabilities that Samsung put in this do a really good job at converting once you bring it into whatever editing software you have. And the ability to live color correct just to see how the shot is going to look on the camera itself after swiping up, that is a great tool, and I used it all the time throughout the night just to see if the shot really is going to look like I anticipated it. The focal ranges it gives you in pro mode are pretty much everything you need. You have your ultra wide, your telephoto, and your super telephoto. They allow you to frame up any kind of composition you would really need with a smartphone at least. And comparing it to the iPhone, is it really that different? I would say no. Now, I'm still in the boat that what Apple has done with their ProRes log still looks the best of any kind of smartphone footage out there in terms of video. But the S25 Ultra is no slouch, and I enjoyed using it. And I enjoyed the finished product that I got out of it at the end. And I really enjoy their Pro Video mode and their Pro Photo mode. It might look a little daunting when you open it up first, but they really did put so much useful information and useful settings that you can tweak in those Pro modes that makes it just a little bit feel like you're working with an actual camera. But that is just my opinion on it, guys. I think the S25 Ultra did a phenomenal job with the footage I was able to get tonight, and think that it's more than capable of capturing high quality video content. The mic itself too did a really good job without having anything plugged into it. Granted, I would always use some kind of external mic, some kind of wireless mic, but if you have to rely on the built-in one on this device, it did a pretty good job at picking up vocals when it needed to. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what you thought of the footage and what you thought of the S25 Ultra in its low light performance. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it just okay? Would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below. That is it for this video, guys, though. Thanks so much for watching, but that is enough watching, enough consuming, guys. Get out there and create something yourself. Go shoot some videos on your smartphone. I'll see you all in the next video.